Hi, I want to talk a little bit about a website called Artsonia.com and how it applies to my teaching of visual arts. And Artsonia.com is considered a global online gallery for students. So, little information, this presentation is to demonstrate how using Artsonia correlates with the ISTE standard number 3, and this presentation will also discuss the benefits for using Artsonia in the classroom. The standard that my use of Artsonia falls under is Standard 3, which is Citizen, and specifically this follows along with 3B and 3C. It establishes a learning culture that promotes curiosity and critical examination of online resources and fosters digital literacy and media fluency. And I also mentor students in safe, legal, and ethical practices with digital tools and the protection of intellectual rights and property. So, a little bit of background information pulled from Artsonia.com. Over the past decade, Artsonia has evolved into more than just a website for teachers who want to showcase their classroom art. Instead, conversations with art teachers, techie people, parents, and students have inspired us to become an online destination, giving visitors ways to benefit from the Artsonia program. As part of an ongoing series, we'd like to take a closer look at why so many art teachers have decided to get their schools involved with Artsonia. So, what is Artsonia? Well, Artsonia is an online gallery for students to use, and it's the largest student art museum in the world. Um, and why should people care about this? Well, first of all, kids develop a new sense of pride while seeing their artwork displayed online. Family and friends all have access to view this portfolio. Thousands of art-related lesson plans have been shared on the website, so any teacher from any subject who's looking for a little creative experience can create a login username and find whatever they're looking for. And a big one is at the bottom, students' privacy is safe with no full names used. Another big aspect is families can get involved. Obviously, you can view your child's artwork. You can start a online fan club and share it with friends and family. You can as a parent, approve comments that people can leave on your students' work. You can get direct teacher feedback, and you can support the art program. Why use Artsonia? It can be as simple as having just the teacher upload students' work, especially younger students, but it also teaches responsibility and accountability if you have your students be required to post their own work. So my Artsonia plan, the purpose for my plan is for the students to learn personal accountability while taking safe steps to understanding digital citizenship. Teaching students the value of using reliable and safe websites to display work can show them the benefits of not putting your information on every website or app that asks. I'm looking forward to using Artsonia next year with each of my classes. So for my Artsonia lesson, and the 2-day lesson plans are both attached underneath this video on my portfolio, is I go ahead and have my students be responsible for photographing their own work, uploading their own photograph, and filling out the required information on Artsonia. It is a little bit of a process, but with accessible instruction, students shouldn't have much of a problem. Here's some images pulled directly off my Artsonia login page. On the left, you can see my name up here, and here's a bunch of information pertaining what I have to do as a teacher. I can view student roster, my parent permission form, as we'll talk about in a minute, my art projects. I can upload art here, give feedback, and promote and share. So this picture over here is a student roster example of one of my very small classes last year, my trial run, and you can see I've got just students' first names. There's no last names involved with this, and you can see which I took this at some point, probably a day or two after I sent the email to parents, which parents granted permission for me to use their art and their student's name, and which were still pending. And if a parent declines, it'll simply say declined, and it's really not an issue at all. Very, very easy to take care of. Couple more pictures. Here's a view of one of the students earlier, one of their little pages where they're filling out their information about themselves, their name, and you can write their first and last name and it won't show up. You can see they're going to be their screen name right there. Their grade, the project, the title of the project, and a little bit of an artist statement, and then a space down here where I can leave feedback. And then here's just a picture of exploring some of the art projects from Artsonia. It's very Pinterest-like, where you can scroll forever and find random inspirational projects. It's a really great resource. And then these last two slides are just two examples of how teachers are using Artsonia, and these are pulled off theartofed.com, both of them. Um, so if you want to take a chance to read them or go to the URL down here at the bottom, feel free to. But it's used by thousands of art teachers all over the country, and it's a terrific resource to teach your students about personal accountability and safe, ethical online behavior.